Hey everybody, Ellen here, 69 and holding, Ellen Adele Perry YouTube channel. I know it's been a while and I've just been having a wild ride, and so I thought I'd touch bases with you and let you know what all has happened. Of course, it's going to take several videos. It's been almost a year, and I apologize for that, but henceforward, let's see if we can't be just a little bit more consistent. Couple things I'm going to cover in this video today. One, you don't have to be where you don't want to be. You have the choice to move. And I know that just seems so obvious to so many people. But sometimes when we are in a situation where there are so many circumstances that influence our choices, we can't see the forest from the trees. And there are so many reasons to stay, and there are so many reasons to leave. Sometimes, and it's unfortunate that it has to get to the point where we are overwhelmed by dissatisfaction before we make a move. Well, I want to tell you right now that you don't have to let it get to that point. You can make your decision, and it doesn't have to be incumbent upon what anyone else thinks. It's all about how happy is your life going to be with the decisions that you make. You cannot allow other people to run you, to rule you. And you can always change patterns. Even if you have been in a relationship with, say, even a group of people. Let's say a church. Let's say you're in a church that doesn't fit you. It doesn't feed your soul. It doesn't give you what you need. And you stay and you stay and you stay thinking that things will change, things will get better. And so you're there for time and time and time again, and years have gone by. Well, let me tell you, the other day I just happened to run into a girlfriend of mine who went to the same church that I did. I said to her, well, I don't go to that church anymore. And she goes, well, neither do we. And so they made the move. And I had made the move about, I don't know, maybe 6 or 8 months ago. And before I switched churches, I spent a lot of time at home. So anyway, what happened was I decided to attend a church that a friend of mine introduced me to a few years ago. Well, a few years ago, I had a little old lady. When I say little old lady, I mean like about 97, living in my house. She spent about a year with me, and one day I took her to church. I took her to her church, and it was pretty nice. I liked it. It was pretty nice. But hey, I'm a God-fearing woman. I love church. Anybody that loves God, I'm there, okay? If Jesus is your Lord, I'm there with you. So when I stopped going to my old church, I stayed home for a while, thinking, boy, this isn't very good. I'm not liking this too much. And I remembered her church, and I started going there again. And I am telling you, it was like a hand in a glove. I felt so loved, so embraced. I felt like it was such a perfect fit for me that I know it's the Lord. It's got to be the Lord, because I have never felt so comfortable with a group of strangers, no less. I'm pretty much the introvert, which you wouldn't know since, you only know me on YouTube. But really, I'm pretty much shy and introverted. Anyway, it was great. It was great. And I wish I had made the change a lot sooner. I would have saved a lot of time. But, everything in the Lord's plan. Maybe it was just the right time for my life. And I'm happy that I left the other church. My husband still goes there, and that's a good thing for him. He's a founding member of the church, and God bless all those people over there. And I am so, so happy. So anyway, I just want to encourage you not to wait too long You know, if the Lord is showing you your dissatisfaction with being somewhere, move. You don't have to be there. You don't have to be unhappy. You don't have to be dissatisfied. Just say no and move. In fact, you don't even have to say anything. Just go. If you go, see how many people miss you. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's the gist of my talk today. God bless you. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow.